We'll now start the ceremony tonight. We're doing Winter's Night along with SAMHAIN. SAMHAIN, while not traditional to the Nordic or Germanic faith, it is a traditional ceremony that celebrates the ancestors, those that have passed on, those that have been before us, that have wisdom and knowledge that we seek to gain. We are a religion, a faith, a folk and family that embraces the rich heritage and culture of our folk, those that have been here before us. So tonight, we will embrace SAMHAIN along with Winter Nights. So this is everybody's going to be involved. Everybody will be taking bread, candles. So listen for my cues. My queen will help you along with that. So listen and enjoy. And then we'll also do a runic lighting to the goddess Hel. Hel is the keeper of the dead. She has a very bad reputation needlessly. But we will honor Hel and the dead and those that she guards over. That will be released come Rahoah and Ragnarok. And we will do a runic lighting of Hel's rune during the ceremony. Anybody got a lighter? Thank you. Elga Vetheta, och Indra, eller Ilska. Elga Vetheta, och Indra, eller Ilska. Elga Vetheta, och Indra, eller Ilska. I consecrate and make holy the All-Father Votan, his place of worship, banishing from it all influences which are unholy and impure. May our minds in this consecrated place likewise be consecrated, as is our will to the just service of Votan, ancient god of our people, as the god Imdal guards Bifrost Bridge. May this place be warded against all forces unharmonious to our purpose here this day. Freya, bring of the harvest, fill the cauldron of our being, provide us with the love which binds our families, grant us your blessings, kindle the fires of our hearth and home. beautiful and just. We give praise to you and light candles to your divine grace. Now, as we reach our harvest end, we do so knowing that our gods are ever with us and within us. Winter, icy realm, the fruits of nature sustain us, bearing the seeds of new life. O divine gods of Asgard, thy mysteries are everywhere revealed. In the changing of every season, we thank you for the abundance that we have received. This harvest bounty we do celebrate in your honor. The fruits of Midgard's abundance cycles in, bringing forth new beginnings. May the life forces of Mother Goddess forever nourish the realm of Midgard. With this symbol, we remind ourselves that we eat of the Mother Goddess and her bounty, and that the seed must die that we may live. And in that time, our mortal shell must in turn become as one with the earth. For in the act of death is the promise of rebirth. Now you can either just take a bite or eat the whole thing. It's up to you. Go ahead now. Summer's in, and the maidens of the wild hunt gather. Valkyries mount their steeds with Vulcan, ready to ride the earth. Barren now are the fields and trees, and crisp cool winds embrace the night sky. For bountiful harvest do we offer thanks. Hail Odin, Lord of wisdom, Lord of the indomitable will that guides us through Midgard's stillness and winter mantle. We will feast in your honor and pour libation. With this meat, we renew our pledge of kinship to each other and to our holy gods and ancestral spirits.
Winter must have always been feared in the disliked season of the year to the early farmers. The sun moved away from the earth, and the solstice in late December appeared to hang motionless in the sky, as if undecided as to whether to return. The earliest winter festivals involve fire, with perhaps a leaping dance to represent the springing up of new crops. Winter night marks the end of the season, the harvest season. It is the time of year which divides the end of summer, half of the Earth's cycle, and the beginning of the winter half. This is when time of the dark forces gain strength over the light. On this night, Wotan's wild hunt begins and continues on to Astra. According to the ancient Teutonic mythology, the lunar goddess Holda holds summer captivity in her underworld kingdom during winter. When she shakes her bedcloth, it snows. Man's daily half-life cycle is unlike Midgard's yearly half-life cycle. Each morning man blossoms with fresh, invigorating life forces, accelerates with life and progress, then having spent his energy, he winds down to the needed regeneration of sleep, which is a form of death, as in winter, Midgard's half cycle. Winter nights is a Norse New Year, which is actually several nights long, hence the Icelandic name Vintra, or winter nights. The rhythms of the nature and the ebb of the flow of the tides, springtime the harvest, the alteration of day and night, the stars in their courses. How did all these things begin and what sustains them? The mysteries will fill us with marvelous intrigue. Our life, nature, and the universe in which we live is miraculous and is in divinity unfolded. Winter is a time of sacred rites to appease the dead, yet also a joyful time of family sharing, feasting, and celebrating. The mother wombs of a life's mystery is everywhere revealed.
Come, ye thankful people, come. Raise the song of harvest home. All is safely gathered ere the winter storms begin. Unbroken cycles of rebirth, darkness giving way to light. Earth and time forever spinning, ending followed by beginning. Hoofbeats mark the ride of Wotan, across the skies of Midgard gleaming. Chill winds of the north will blow, as Balder yields to Voldur's bow. From sunset of autumn season, for will we work till spring's returning. We feast and toast to the high measure, till melting snow of spring draws near. So come, ye thankful people, come. Raise the song of harvest home. All is safely gathered in ere the winter storms begin.
Balder is the god of winter, hunting, archery, death, and skiing. Son of Seth, stepson of Thor. He is believed to be the husband of the giantess Skadi. Skadi is a goddess known to the winter realms, forever hunting animals with her bow and arrows on snowshoes or skis. Balder is also known to be the lover of Frigga, and was regarded the next most important god after Wotan, but never obtained great popularity because of the frigid season which he was associated. Some versions of Norse mythology tell each year in the summer Balder is forced to spend some months in hell, so that Wotan, in his character as the god of summer, can govern the weather. The aurora borealis was believed to be Balder performing in a visual display.
Vulder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Vulder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Vulder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Vulder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Vulder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Vulder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Balder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Balder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Balder in the light of Balder. I give you the rune of Balder in the light of Balder. Everyone, focus on the candle flame. Energy in the form of fire is an essential tool in the development of numerous arts. It dwells in many things, quiescent and waiting. Myth often describes it as a spiritual being of a sort which was once difficult to evoke. Our gods provided us with the gift of fire, and to this we are ever thankful. The rains of fire stretch out in every way to the unfashioned soul. When thou seest a sacred fire, without form, shining flashingly through the depth of the world, hear the voice of the fire. Mighty Balder, ancient god of the Vanir, we honor your return to the winter season. Know the importance of your essential task. Through your reign, Midgard finds rest and regeneration. With death comes rebirth and life. Cleanse both earth and sky. In your gleaming blanket of whiteness and purity, Master Archer, son of beautiful goddess Sif, we welcome your stay in Midgard as Votan rides the crisp night sky. We await the rising light of Balder's return, that we may replenish our crops and behold the wonder and radiant beauty of life. The world lies cuddled in the hand of our gods. As it is, they who have created it. In your shining forth, men live. In your going to your rest, they die. Thou art life's frame of time. It is through you that we have our being. We celebrate you in this winter night blot. Sustain us with your light and life through the winter season. I give you the blessings of Odin and the gods of Asgard. I give you the blessings of Odin and the gods of Asgard. I give you the blessings blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Give you the blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Give you the blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Give you the blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Give me the blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Give me the blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. The blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Give you the blessings of Odin, the gods of Asgard. Now each of you, starting with you, walk forward, step to the altar, make a wish, blow your candle out, and set it on the ground. Put your rune in this bowl. Frost is here, and fuel is dear, and woods are sere. The fire's burning clear, and frost now here, and it has bitten the hill of the going year. Bite, frost bite, you roll up away from the light, the blue woodlouse and the plump dormouse, and the bees are stilled and the flies are killed, and you bite far into the heart of the house, but not into mine. Bite, frost, bite. The woods are all sere, the fuel is all dear, the fires are all clear, my spring is all near. You have bitten into the heart of the earth, but not into mine. While not a traditional celebration within the Germanic and Nordic tradition, the thought and concept are very much so. The celebration of our ancestors and those who have passed on to the other side. A long-standing and folkish tradition where the understanding that the veil between the living and the dead are thin, where things walk in the night and reach out to those who dare to listen. A time where communication between the world of the living and the realm of the dead becomes far easier, again for those willing to listen. So we take these few moments tonight to reach out to our ancestors, to those that came before us and left to the other side, to communicate with them, to ask what we will for guidance, direction, understanding, and wisdom. It is now that we'll take a few moments to calm our minds, to meditate. Then we'll reach out to those on the other side of the veil and ask our questions and then ponder the answers that we're giving. Light the room. Go ahead and place the torch on the ground. Take you a few moments. Look at the rune of the goddess Hel, the keeper of the dead, that which keeps Balder safe from harm until he is released to ride in Ragnarok. Not evil, but the balance between good and evil, the balance between life and death. Take a few moments right now while the veil is thin. Reach out to those ancestors and the gods that you will. Ask them what you will and then listen. And allow yourself to be open. Hel, by the way, gave gifts to the Allfather, which include 2 ravens, thought and memory, Hugin and Munin, who fly throughout Midgard and bring wisdom to Allfather Votan. It is these ravens that we honor with the raven's nest. And before we close this ritual tonight, I'll walk beside each of you and offer you a moment to have a cleansing done. The cleansing, for those that may not know, removes negative energies, impurities that you collect and gain throughout your travels in Midgard. It cleanses the soul, the spirit, the mind, and helps heal the body. If you don't want it, simply tell me and I'll pass along. Here's the tea. Lift up 1 foot. Lift up the other. If you do both at the same time, I'll be impressed. Turn. Continue to meditate while we go through this. Reach out to the gods, the ancestors. Raise 1 foot. And it is right now. And our gods are watching us. They're here tonight, as in every blot. The ancestors are close to us. Those on the other side are close to us. They're proud of what we're doing. Now, we're reaching out in a time where it's unpopular to do so in the name of faith, folk, and family, that we have the courage to stand here tonight where so many refuse. is those few of us here tonight that stand at the forefront while others refuse to do so. So take a few moments and meditate, reach out, ponder what it is that the gods want of you. Ask your questions and then be open to an answer. And don't be afraid of the answer because there's no negative or evil, it just is. You're fine. Parents, put your arms out. Raise one of your feet. Raise one of your feet. Cleansing ritual is something we do routinely. It's something each of us as heathens should practice because it removes from us the negative energies, the negativities that attach themselves to us. You're fine. Next foot. Throughout the day. We also cleanse our homes because there's things that travel where we want to seal our homes. Turn. And cleanse ourselves as well as our home to protect us. And to prevent these things from impacting us, which they will do, we allow them. Go ahead. Sage. Besides your hot note. Sage has a healing effect on you. That's fine. So not only does it cleanse your spirit and your mind, it also helps heal you physically. It's an herb that's been used for thousands of years. It's a practice our ancestors have done, and that we should adopt and do so ourselves. It's a form of honor to the gods and the ancestors, but it's also a part of the ritual of who and what we are. Spirits of Asgard, we thank you for your presence here in this circle. We ask for your blessing, and ere you depart to your divine and noble realm, we bid you hail and farewell. I hereby release any spirits that may have been imprisoned by this ceremony. Depart now in peace to your abodes and habitations. This blot is now ended. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Excuse me. And attending our blot here at the nation, for your hospitality of coming out here and for participating in this, what is an important event. Each ceremony, each ritual is not just about honoring the gods and the ancestors, which it is a very important part, but it's also about brotherhood, about building relations, kinships, and understandings between each of us that are out here. Whether you're part of the nation or an individual or a part of another organization, it reaches out beyond organizational and tribal boundaries, but to a racial spirit and kindredship and a kinship that each of us have to grow and nurture in a world that stands against us. So I thank y'all for coming out here tonight, participating in this. And if you will, there is food, there's drink, and kinship. Again, thank you. Y'all can step outside the circle now.